Find a comfortable spot where you can practice some deep nasal belly breathing. Really think of reaching your belly button towards the ceiling with your in-breath and then letting it fall with your exhale. Also think about your sides are expanding with your in-breath and contracting with your out-breath. So you're really breathing in 3D. You can think about your tongue as on the roof of your mouth behind your teeth. Really try to focus on sniffing air in your nose. And if you can, exhale through your nose. Each inhale, your belly button is reaching towards the ceiling, your sides are expanding. Your exhale, your belly button's falling, your sides are contracting. Now we're going to start some head rotations. Try to lead with your eyes and then your head, which means you look to your right and then your head rotates right, look to your left, and then your head rotates left, always staying within your pain-free range of motion. Which means if you look right and you can smoothly glide that direction, but then you go to look left and maybe it feels a little tight, never force it. Just stay in the zone that feels good. Gonna have you switch over into the old TV watching position. From here, we're gonna have you do some head nods. Think of tucking your chin towards your chest and then track your eyes up like you're trying to see the ceiling above your head. The only caveat is to only stay in your pain-free range of motion. Now we're going to transition into finding your shoes. Think about leading with your eyes and then your head. Look over your right shoulder, try to find your right shoe. Look over your left shoulder, try to find your left shoe, or foot in this case. It's okay to move a little with your torso. We don't have to be robotic. You want to try to look over your shoulder. If there are limitations and you kind of notice your chin going below your shoulder, do what you can today. Your goal is to try to get to where your chin is staying above your shoulder. Going to transition back to your back. Think of a traditional gym class sit-up position. And then you just reach in the side of your legs towards the floor, alternating left side, right side. Hands are down, palms are facing the floor, trying to keep your hands and your shoulders rooted to the floor the whole time you're getting these leg rotations. Again, staying in your pain-free range of motion, trying to breathe in and out your nose while you're doing this. Tongue is on the roof of your mouth, right behind your teeth. Now we're going to bring your knees up towards your chest. Give yourself a little hug with your eyes and then your head. Look to your right, roll to your right, and then you're going to track eyes to the left, head to the left, roll to your left. If it feels okay, once you've completed your roll, continue with that head rotation. You want to breathe while you're doing this. One of the ways I like to do it is to sniff air in when I'm on my back and practice my exhale when I'm on my side. I feel like that gives me a little bit more of a rotation. It often feels great. Sometimes my body rewards me with a couple good cracks and pops, but never force those. Now we're going to transition back into our rocking position on the hands and legs, starting off on the tops of the feet or shoelaces. You're stacking your elbow and shoulder above your wrist when you're forward, and then you're sitting back trying to sit your hips towards your heels. Some people can sit their butts on their heels. I'm not one of those people, but always stay in your pain-free range of motion. You can also experiment with tucking your toes underneath, see how that feels. If it feels good, let's hang out here for a while and rock. If it doesn't, you can always go back to the tops of the feet. Anytime you make an adjustment though, always make sure you track your eyes back up to looking at whatever wall is in front of you. Also think about spreading, increasing the distance between your fingers. Have wide space between your fingers. See how that feels. Switching over to some bird dogs. So you're going to reach opposite arm, opposite leg. Think about driving through the heel you're extending and maybe pushing with your fingers or your fist forward in the arm you're extending. Just cycling left and right, right and left. Getting back to your back. You're going to extend arms and legs to the sky. And then you're going to take opposite arm, opposite leg towards the floor. If this is a little clunky in the beginning, that's okay. Only reach down towards the floor in your range of motion that is pain-free. Still breathing, no breath holding.